Welcome back, folks, to this Let's Play of World of Warcraft, Legion Beta. These are the adventures of Corimeer as they continue come demon and warlock and tech difficulties, which I mentioned earlier had killed a couple episodes, but they seem to have been overcome. So we've continued down here. We're on this small southern islet of Ajuna. Obviously there's something down here to go investigate. I have a feeling this is probably level cap area, but anyways, we're here. This little smuggler's cove, and we're going to work on these quests.
Finest goods.
Let's see, and I guess the goal I want to do, I like doing zone completions. That's how I am. So against the giants over there. This is probably the last one. We'll find out.
Hello.
Mr. Shackle, don't think of us as smugglers. Instead, refer to us as professional salvors. We are salvage experts. We specialize in flotsam, jetsam, lagom, derelicts, and of course, exotic archaeological recovery. Oh, and by the way, you might want to steer clear of the temple area to the south. I've had my men investigating some salvage opportunities, and I wouldn't want you to be confused as a competitor. Maritime law. Good madam, a moment of your time. My fellow Salvors and I could not help but notice that yon ship has run aground in the storm last night. Pity about its crew. Still, the law is the law. Maritime code is quite clear on the matter. If you find yourself out that way, would you mind terribly checking in on the acquisitions of my scout, Looper? I would have expected him back for tea some time ago. Find Looper Allen near the ship, and let's run around on the east side of Macrana. Yeah, this is that fifth group of quests.
See you around.
Making the world safe for profit. I haven't seen them in a long time. Might I ask a small favor, my friend? These creatures in the tide pools on the east are starting to frighten me. Our efforts to trade with them have been rebuffed at every turn with aggression. This is not good, neither for running a business nor for profit. Sadly, I must admit the time for talk has come to an end. Might you be willing to serve as my representative in dealing with the denizens of Makrura and their queen? I can assure that you have efforts that will be rewarded commensurately. So kill 12 Giblin and Makrura and slay their leader. I get muck-covered shoes. Okay. And then it awards either leggings or a ring. Sadly, I'm getting nothing but stamina rings, and I know I'm playing a tank class and everything, but I wouldn't mind having one with some strength on it. It's a snail. Music in this part of the zone actually has some faint hints of the Vajir music from Cataclysm. So I'm fond of that zone. Not everyone. I know not everyone is, but shipwreck sailors. The Giblin and Makrura of Macrana have captured the forsaken sailors from the nearby shipwreck. Looks like the sailors are being poisoned and worse. Poisoned and forsaken. That seems so pointless. Oh well, best to put them out of their misery. Put 10 Queen's reprisal sailors out of their misery. You were completely not something I was after. Oh well. Whoops. There's a rare over here. Cave here. Just eggies. Oh.
closer.
Really impressed with the improvement on the models for the Mechra. Really makes me wish I brought more butter. Always Illidar. Well, this seems familiar. Really, all of that, I didn't get any artifact upgrades. That is sad. Breaks my heart. Breaks my ever-loving heart. La-dee-da-da-da-da-da. Good Giblin. Ooh. Has a shiny back at the order hall. Or actually, I don't know what that was. Not either of them. Oh well. I'm gonna look at the video later to see what that was. Once again, thwarted on my own sarcasm. You guys will do nicely. Shipwreck sailors. In the end, it was all for the best. Queen's down there. Scouts over here to the east. What do we have there? Hi, Scotty.
How about we make a deal?
You know that ship was? It was Queen's Reprisal. Queen, as in Banshee Queen. If the farmstead weren't sunk under the waves, I'd be heading home to Gilneas right about now. I don't care what you do, mate, but if you get caught, you didn't see me. I wasn't here.
Coin spent here is a coin for Gilneas.
Amongst the moldering remains of the chest, you find the captain's log. Its pages are partially intact and contains interesting information about the possible whereabouts of Queen Sylvanas Windrunner, the new war chief of the Horde. This is the kind of intelligence that should be shared. Perhaps someone like Greyfang Enclave in Dalaran should know what to do with it. So take the captain's log to Lieutenant Citrus in the Greyfang Enclave in Dalaran. Now again, if Blizzard narrative holds true, you'll take it to them, they'll grab it, and then the person you've been interacting with, who you trust so deeply, will be a traitor. And well, Lose a bit of strength, but I'll make up for it.
Over here.
Regardless of where goblins come from in the setting, whether they are the original versions or the corrupted Undersea versions, they still all sound like they're from New Jersey. Is there a cave down below this? Looks like. Oh yeah, that's the cave entrance rocks. Or not. I've been wrong before. No caves. Oddly enough, for Blizzard, there's no sharks here either. So. Let's see. Wonder what happens when I click on this seemingly unguarded treasure. Come on, you can die. That's cool. Then it's replaced with the genuinely unguarded treasure. I'm getting the vibe that they had a lot more fun making this than they have in the past. At least the past expansion or two. Okay, so there's no way up that arch. And here's the Vashir music. I'm back where I started from. I am missing something fiercely. She's below me, but there's no cave here. Aww. Is there a quest item I need to use? No. I didn't check over here to see if the... It's on this side. Oh, there it is. Well, like looking for your wallet, as long as you find it the last place you look and then stop. Fell slate seam sample. Doesn't appear to be any treasure chests in this chamber. I guess they can't all have them. Well, I guess they could. But... remember when you had to, as a rogue, go around and find the various sets of lockboxes around the world just to work on your lockpicking skills.
How are you?
What? A jailer demon, you say? Oublion? You know, obviously from Oubliette. What a ghastly name. I wonder we couldn't become trade partners with them. Oh, if only I'd known. There wouldn't be need for such a slaughter. La, 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 la. I'll take the ring.
See you around.
Muck-covered shoes. I'll take those.
You need something? Safe travel.
Well, let's see. Reading the captain's log. Burning Legion repelled from Orgrimmar. Blank on the broken shore. I have every faith in my crew will bring glory to the Forsaken and make the Dark Lady proud. For half a day. Barely survived. Queen Sylvanas ordered the fleet to make way for Stormheim. I have a staff meeting with Admiral Harker of the Windrunner in an hour. Interesting to be certain, the Queen is going to steal the very power of the Vrykul for herself. Separated by a massive storm, I've given the order to batten down the hatches and weather it. There's no sign of the fleet. Once the illegible texts, we'll catch up and rendezvous at the... Of course, naturally. What am I missing here?
Looking for something specific? Have a good one.
Oh. There are other reasons to steer clear of the temple. Not just his folks who are down here looting, but they're all level 110. Over here. Empty cave is empty. Let's go turn in that quest and see what happens.
Elun Adore. May the
Well, I have
stars guide you.
no reason to spend a few minutes flying when I could just Earth. Well, again, I haven't finished 2 zones yet, and I'm 106 change. So, leveling is not a problem in this expansion.
Quickly, quickly!
The officer looks down at what you're offering him, and his eyes light up. Do you know what you have here? You might have just delivered some of the most significant intel of the campaign. I will see to it personally that this gets to Lord Greymane's hands. Technically, he's King Greymane, but okay. Who am I to begrudge? Ooh, upgraded. Nice. So that finishes that one section of it, turning that in here. I was worried because that hadn't finished, but 773 breastplate? I'll take that. What I will also take is a break. This is a good time as I need to stop. So, thanks folks for watching, and see you next time.